I will start with quest 00. I will register and let's give some seconds that it will create a do code. You will see it will refresh by itself. On the left you have the subject with all the different exercise, how you read it. You have also always a kind of an introduction. Then you have each exercise that are divided, by kind of that separator here. Quest 00, name of the exercise, a submit directory, an exercise, the name of the submit directory, submit file, and the name of the file. Then you have the description here. It's where you will need to kind of extract the information that you will have to perform. So next we have another exercise and so on. Each exercise tackle like a small concept, and you need to be good at identifying what is that concept and how to get it down. I will we have another video to kind of tackle that problem solving. So today, back to the project. So go to the code. I will just perform first exercise. So master file, submit directory, and x00. The code is booting, and it takes like, I would say 15 to 20 minutes to seconds, seconds to boot. Yes, it's booting. What you need to do first thing is to open the left in order to see like the file tree. Open the terminal, then you will have to create like that directory. So maybe I will wait a little in order for it to boot. So we have it. MKD stands for make directory. So I'm going to choose that directory and I will create a file. Master file. Cool. Hop. File has been created. I have the U here. So I will Gandalf that exercise. You can actually, so if you run Gandalf like that, it will test all the different exercises on the quest, but you can specify just one exercise, and since here I only have one, I will test it. So bam, it works. How you read it, you have like that table here with the name of the file, the status. So I passed it. Runtime, how much time it took, how many tests I passed. So I passed 2 tests, I'm pretty happy. What were the input? No input. What was expecting output? No output. And what was expecting return value? You will see later that some code functions, they can have an input or a return value or both. So you need to pay close attention to that. And here this is my output, but this is kind of special for Quest 00 because it's a output of Gandalf tester. Everything works. Now what should I do? I need to git add and commit my file. We have a video on how to use Git, so I will just go kind of fast here, create my first file, and I will push it. So now I'm done. What should I do is move on to the next exercise. What is good practice here is to repeat each time you finish an exercise. So I want to say like first step is you do the exercise, then you test it locally. What I mean locally, it's inside the code. You debug it and you make sure that it works. Then you run Gandalf. So Gandalf, again, it's not debugging tools because it takes too much time, you are not in control, and that control part is very important. You cannot print whatever you want inside Gandalf. And when Gandalf pass, you just git add commit push that exercise and you move on to the next one. Here I won't do all of them. I will move back to the page of the project and I will write my contribution because I want to submit it. So write contribution. That makes sense a lot more when you will have to do more complex project, especially when you're in group. What is it about? It's how your public page will display that project. So here I would just write few insights. Learned how shell is working. Oops. Create files and permission, and my first script. I will submit it. So this will bring me back to the project page, and now we can see the submit button is actionable. So I will click on it. Are you sure? Yes, I am. Okay, so now I'm in progress, submitted. So you can see your result will be here. But first, so the test will need to run. It's running in background. So right now, yeah, okay, so it's over. I will need to refresh in order to get access to what happened actually. So finish rejected. I'm not really surprised since I've only completed the first exercise. I'll refresh the page, access to my first solution, and here I can see the description of what happened. So success on the first exercise, congrats to me, the 2 tests we've seen, and after I'm not surprised, I failed all of the other one. So what's next? Now I want to keep working on it and improve it. What is happening here? It's my Git is in read-only mode. I will need to reopen it. In order to do so, I need to click on keep working on it. What is important here is you can still access to your do code, and I can do stuff, but I won't be able to submit to the server. So I will show you actually. So mkd x01 and I will perform x01. It is here, my first file with content, so it's in x01, and we need to write 40 characters inside it. Okay, pretty cool. So I need to move to the directory. I will create the file. Okay, it's here. So let's write some content. I don't want to count how many characters. 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. ls-l. Okay, I have 40. So I'm pretty cool. Now I will test it before going off. X1. Cool. Exercise work. Success. 3 on 3. I will git add the file, so my first file, git commit. I created my first file with content, and I'm pushing it. Okay, here I've been rejected, unauthorized. This is my SSH key, not being able to access to the file, and it's what I was telling you. It's because you need to reopen the solution. So I will click on it. Now you can see you are back in the progress mode. And now if I want to push, bam, push worked. So now I don't need to rewrite my contribution, but I can still edit it if I want. I can click on it, go back, I can see what I wrote before. And now if I will submit it again, so let's wait a little for the correction to happen. You can see my Git repository is in read mode only, so still rejected. So let's see why. And I can see, so I passed 2 first exercise, and I still have 3 more to go. What I did here is not exactly how we should do it. You can actually do all the exercise before submitting. And I feel it's more an easier to do it, but what I wanted to show you is you can reopen a project and work on it.